Hello and welcome to I Explore. Today I'm going to do another beach walk. This is beach walk number 2. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at various locations. I've got a list in my hand of where we're going and what we're going to look at. Well, we're going to go from the Victorian to near enough the Bronze Age, because I believe there's some Bronze Age tracks been found, walkways, sorry, wood. So we're going to go up there and have a look, see what we can see. I don't think we can see anything because the tide's in at the moment, but we'll go anyway. So let's carry on. Okay, in front of me is the number 1 pub, which used to be the very first train station built in Cleethorpes in 1863. Now the other one was built in 1884, which you will see an arrow pointed to it shortly. There it is, which is still in use today. Now this old Victorian building still stands, and it's brilliant that it is still there and not become something else. So now let's carry on with the beach walk. Okay, across the road there is the famous Dolphin Hotel, which has been many a things during its time, and I'll do a video on that one day, but we're concentrating on this part, which is the Dolphin Gardens. So we're going to have a quick walk round there and have a look. Now on here in the 1950s, in the open air, a woman attempted a world record on playing a piano non-stop, and I believe the target was 7 days. Although she reached through, she appeared to be almost semi-conscious state, playing a week without sleep. A week without sleep playing a piano, that's a long time. That was in the 1950s, and this is the spot where she did it. So let's carry on. So we've made it down to the beach. Not a nice day. Okay, in front of me there, where that rock cafe is, used to be a viewing stand. Now there's not much left of it, but there's a bit of the wall there which is still there. It used to stretch quite along past that kingpin. I remember it, and it had a fountain in front of it and a garden. You used to go up the steps and you could see your good view of, well, basically out there, out to sea. That's sadly gone, but the only bit left I say is that wall just there. So let's carry on. Okay, from this little video you can see the wall I was mentioning just now. That's all, near enough all it remains, but I have found another piece which I'm going to put on in a second, the steps. So these are the actual steps that led up to that viewing area I was just talking about, and they're still here, which you went up there obviously, and then you went off that direction and you was on it, and there's still some railings up there as well, but that's where it was, where this building is. Okay, so there's a lot to Cleethorpes and meet the eye. I mean, when I'm doing these videos I found out lots of things, but there's quite a lot of history around here, and there's probably more videos to do as well. But I'm currently walking towards where the bathing pool used to be, or the leisure centre, and obviously where the winter gardens was, which I've done in that first video. I'm going to turn the camera around. See, the tide's out, it's windy and it's really raining, so anyway we're going to carry on. Okay, so we're on the beach now. Somewhere in this area here, I was saying before, they found their Bronze Age trackways, which is made of wood. Now I've seen a picture of it, and it's somewhere where the fort is over there in this area. I don't exactly know, I tried to figure it out in the picture that I found online, but they're out there somewhere, so that's pretty early for around here. So you can see there was people living around here then, in the Bronze Age, and probably earlier. Okay, coming up to this used to be a go-kart track. We used to come along and put some money in it and have a few minutes going around the track. It was here a long time ago, probably the 70s. I don't know what time it was not in use, but yeah, I remember going on it myself. So you can see it's oval shaped. So yeah, this is where that used to be. So now we're going to go look at the right railway. This has been here since 1948. Okay, so the track started off as a 10¼ inch gauge, and later on went to a 14¼ inch gauge to accommodate the electric trains. Obviously the Rio Grande is still a steam one and still runs today, because I've seen it, looks really good. So this has been here a long time. It's definitely the go-to attraction in Cleethorpes. Loads of people love this. I haven't been on it for years, but I think I'll go on it again and take the GoPro and do a video on it. So we're now at the paddling pool. Now this was built in 1932. Well, obviously it's still here, which is great. I've been there when I was a kid myself. Obviously had a few modifications, obviously up to modern standards and safety, but yeah, it's still there. So let's move along. Okay, so now we'll come down to the boating lake. Now all I could find was it was probably built in 1926. I'm not certain about that. That's the only early date I could find. And the view I got was it was really big, because some of this has been added to during the years. I mean, I think that in front of us, them buildings wasn't there, obviously, but the fountain probably was. But from what the picture I saw, it looked really big. But like I said, they've added things to it over the years. It's not really full of ducks in that today. But yeah, that's all I could find on that. So let's move on. Okay, so these are known as beach huts. Now, apparently, from what I can find online, they are from the Victorian times and obviously till now. And you can actually still hire these out, which are probably back then, that's probably what they did. But definitely just for the day. You know, you come to the beach and you hire one of them and you go and do what you need to do. But yeah, they are Victorian. I've just found that out. But I can't find any dates yet again. But if I do, I'll put it in the comments below. Okay, the zoo was opened in 1966 and closed in 1977, was then later redeveloped as the Pleasure Island theme park, and then it closed in 2019. Now, the killer whale, the beluga killer whale, was moved to Marineland in France in 1969, and the last dolphin show was in 1974. I went to see that, it was really good. So it's just standing there now, derelict, and apparently it was supposed to be a caravan park or redeveloped as, but obviously nobody around here knows what they're going to do with it, but it still stands there today, so we shall wait and see. Okay, so that was Beach Walk 2. I'm going to end it here because I'm a bit cold and a bit wet and I'm going to go home. So I hope you like this one. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for viewing all my content, and anyone that's subscribed recently, thank you very much. I'll see you next time on the next video.